Good afternoon and happy Halloween. Thank you to those who turned in the assignment from yesterday. Today, what you guys are going to be working on is designing your procedure for the challenge lab. So the challenge lab is going to be predicting the landing point of a horizontal projectile. So my hopes is that we can do the challenge lab tomorrow and collect our data, and then on Friday you'll finish writing it up and submitting it. So the objective of the lab is you're going to use lab materials that I have below to calculate, predict, and test the landing point of a horizontally launched projectile. So here's the experimental setup and the materials that you are going to get for the experiment. So you're going to get one corrugated ruler. Okay, here's the ruler, and it's going to act as basically the ramp. So corrugated ruler is just a ruler that has a ridge down the center, and this ridge will basically be what the steel ball rolls down so that it stays on the ruler. It'll stay in this ridge. You're going to prop the ruler up on textbooks. So you're going to get two textbooks to assemble your ramp. So the steel ball is going to roll down the ramp. It's going to roll across the lab table. And your goal is to predict where it's going to land on the floor. And instead of a cup that is pictured in the diagram, you're going to have a bullseye. So just as we did the other lab, if you hit the center of the bullseye, you'll get perfect score. And then it'll go out from there to determine your grade. So the materials that you get are you get this ruler, you get the steel ball, you get a stopwatch, you get a meter stick, you'll have the bullseye target, tape, the lab table, and then two textbooks. So the key with this lab is you get no trials to actually test the steel ball. So the steel ball cannot leave the lab table until you're ready to test. And you'll call me over when you're ready to test, and you can prove to me that you have your distance measured out, okay, and that you've put the target on the floor where it needs to be. So you'll get two trials to conduct this, just as we did before, two trials to release the steel ball. Each time, like your second trial, if you do one trial and aren't happy with it, the second trial, you have to add a textbook and redo your calculations to prove to me that you understand this lab. So your goal is today to create a procedure using just these lab materials of exactly what you're going to do in this lab to determine where the steel ball is going to land. So the tasks that you are going to do is first, what I want you to do is when you get into your lab group, you're going to write a set of procedures for this lab with your group. Each member of the group should have their own handout filled in. The handout is on Schoology, so you're going to type into the handout exactly what your lab procedure is going to be. The procedures should be very, very specific. So what are you measuring in the lab? What tools are you measuring with? How accurately are you measuring? Are you measuring to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places? And then how many trials are you conducting? Because my hope is that when we come in tomorrow and I'm there, we can just begin collecting data and you have exactly what you need to do. And I'll be giving you feedback on your procedures tonight. So after you're done writing your procedures as a group, you're going to set up your data tables for the lab. So you're going to insert data tables into Word, okay, and just have it all set up so we're ready to go for our experiment tomorrow. Once you are done this, you're going to submit your lab procedures and your data tables to the Turn-In by the end of class. And the Turn-In can be found in the folder for today on Schoology. So here are the lab groups for today, or for this lab experiment. Okay, so please get with these people. You're designing your procedures with these people. Okay, everyone is submitting their own procedures, even though you're working as a group to develop them. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.